and she's so dumb and weak for me,
Oof.
then and listen,
Oof.
sorry, before I get to the next
Dumb
point,
and weak.
Oof.
That's the key words here, guys.
My baby looking too good, yeah, she perfect. No, she worth it. When she pull up, all them man, them flirting. And yeah, she know that she a dime. Call up on my line. Told her, baby, bring it one time. Yeah. Girl, sit down and relax. Girl, let me put it on.
right, you know what? Because I know I'm lacking and she's so dumb and weak for me,
Oof.
then... and listen, sorry, before I get to the next
Dumb
point,
and weak.
Oof.
That's the
before
key
I
words here, guys.
women, let me just clarify. Being weak for your man that is good to you, there's nothing wrong with that.
To it. But yeah, no, the beard oils, are they selling dreams?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to know, because I see bare man like trying to sell it, and the thing is, the type of people that I'm seeing sell it, I'm thinking, I feel like you're genetically being blessed with kind of. Like the beard oil only helped it grow more. You didn't start from the bottom. Now you're here. You're like Drake. You started from middle class and then went.
That's
to
what I'm
upper.
saying, because there's no before and after pictures.
Exactly.
I don't see that.
Yeah. So like I don't know.
Listen, if you're asking if it's selling dreams, just look at my face. I've been telling you I'm using them. I think you get the answer, innit? I think you will get the answer.
So basically, man, if
reference,
you can't grow a beard, don't buy the beard oil. It's a lie.
It's genetics. It's genetics.
Yeah. Or you can go Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Certain man, I'm calling you out. They go in Turkey.
But you know what? Do your thing, because people do all these kind of things. Do your thing. I know friends, like people that have gotten their hair like you can do your thing if you can afford it and it works. Do your thing, and it just know that if you're genetically not disposed to having a beard, the oil will do nothing but give you pimples. Just let it go.
See, the point I was trying to make about beards is, you see, if my hairline starts going, I'm pissed because I can't grow a beard, and my wife has already made it clear, just a little bit. If it starts looking like this, it's all coming off. So.
It has to. No, it looks better that way. I'm sorry. It has to be done.
So then you better oil that hair, boy. That's the oil.
And massage the blood.
You know what I mean?
Let the blood flow.
Wash it out once a week. Do the conditioning. Do the whole.
The whole shebang.
Because to be fair, my brother does that though.
Yeah.
The whole shebang, the whole thing.
And it works.
Yeah, it works. You know what I mean? Keeps their hair healthy. Keeps their hair looking shiny. Does the thing, do you know what I mean? Do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do.
But it doesn't really matter. I mean, you got your babes in and she would love to sit away.
Yeah, but you hear what? Yeah, I just don't like being grilled, innit? Like, I don't like being grilled, and she's good at. I'm not a roaster, innit? You see, I'm not a roaster.
You can roast them. I've witnessed some of his roasting, rotisserie.
You see, I've only got like 2-3 punchlines. Wife is like her artillery.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's matched.
Yeah, so. Mate, a couple serves, she swings it back. I'm like, you win.
You win. That's what wifey's for, though, to lead the way. But listen, guys, on that note, we got our final takeaways. Yes. So in regards to shut up rings in 2022, Romain, what do you think about them? What advice have you got for the people at home?
In my personal belief, 2022, since everyone wants to be liberated, equal, all the things there, do what you want to do in it. But ladies, if you know in your heart of hearts, this is what you want and it's a requirement for you, stop worrying about your rejection and all of that. It's pride and ego from birth standpoints. Stop worrying about how you're going to look and all of that, and be upfront, because you're not going to get what you want by watching it run away from you. You're going to get what you want by taking small steps and being disciplined enough to go and get it how you want it.
Word.
No, word. That's a word moment. I think it's the first time we're doing this. When they really drop it, we're going to do this. Word. Okay, AY, what you got for the people as a final takeaway?
As he said, like, ladies, don't let them things fool you, bruv. Listen, if he wants you, it will be known. And you know, and I know, we both know, like, if he's really wanting you, it's there. You wouldn't have to be chasing man up. You wouldn't have to be doing none of that, because he's doing that to you, because he's telling you that this is what I want with you. This is how I want to move with you. If you're having to be chasing man, when will you marry? He never will marry, because it's no way. Guys know what they want. They know what they want, babes. It's okay if the guy that you want doesn't necessarily want that with you, because it means they're not for you. There's plenty of fish in the sea, my darling.
There's more of you lot than us. So if you want your man that you want, you better know how to take your shot and shoot for him. It's 2022, isn't it? So.
Hold on.
Backing it up.
Okay, so are you supporting women approaching men?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Nah, that's not me.
Nah,
Sorry.
But when you say
Approach is
shooting, as in laying it out for them, for men to.
No, he's talking about.
Like,
I
as in-
see you at a party. I'm walking across the room to you. Nah, that's not me. That's
But
not
women
me.
Chivalry
do
is
that
dead.
though. Women
But that's
be
not me.
doing
That's
that
not me.
though.
That's not me.
but
That's
If
not
I
me.
hear, if it's not you, I hear that. But even
Yeah.
if it's not you, if you get to a certain point, as I said, if you know this is what you want,
Yeah.
you ain't got time to wait, sis. You
Yeah,
need to
it's
know how
true,
to go
it's
get
true.
it.
Time.
Yeah,
Okay. I get what you mean. Yeah, I mean, as in setting yourself up in a way to attract what you want. Is that what you mean?
No, because you
No,
can
as
set.
in going
Thank you.
and approaching the person that you're interested
Thank you,
in,
sis.
because
Thank you
life
very
is
much.
too short.
You see what
You wanna
happens. You
shoot
see,
your
this
shot,
is
you gotta
and
shoot
ladies,
your
ladies,
shot.
understand.
Yeah.
You're because you're
but
ladies. Naturally, you're emotional. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That is your superpower. That is a prime example. Because you're here for your feelings. Yeah, you weren't trying to. Yeah, I'm sorry, yes, I'm sorry.
No, go in. I'm
sorry.
coming back
That
at
was-
you. I'm coming back at you.
That was
I'm
a
coming
prime
back at you. I'm
that was
coming
a
back
prime
at you.
example.
Let's go. Let's go.
The thought of me, I should have to me. Thank you
Yeah.
for the clarification, sis. That's exactly what
But
I meant.
I don't
Go
feel like
and
he
get
said,
it.
AJ, you should have
You
to.
shouldn't.
It's just saying that if that's what you want, you see a guy, let's say you're in a party, before maybe he hasn't seen you, but you've seen him. If you're like, he's nice, his name's nice, cool, up and like, you're right, boom, like talk to
And
the
there's-
guy.
Okay,
There's a
let's
way-
dissect it because you spoke about time, and a lot of people. Let me not just say men, but there are a lot of people, men, aunties, that like to remind women of their ticking time,
Your
your biological clock.
the most high put on you. Yeah, so you gotta take
But
that
it
up.
changes within.
So why
It
is
does,
it
it
that
does.
so
So-
basically because of our biological clock, we have to say, oh, when we get to certain ages, we just gotta hop step it and get our man.
I'm not saying that.
Because I ain't doing that.
Right.
Because you said time.
I said time.
So what
because
time are you referring
Time.
to?
What kind of time?
It's the time.
You did the
that
base.
if-
Tag team.
What kind of time?
Taxi,
I'm talking? It's not
taxi,
the- It's not the biological clock. What
I'm
the
ready.
time?
Let's go, let's
It's
go.
the biological clock. It's the time.
Okay.
That it is your biological clock.
But who
Okay.
said if I don't want to have kids now?
No. Wait, who said they don't want to have kids?
You say if I don't have kids because the biological clock. Yeah, if I don't have kids, but so what time then will that apply to me then?
See, I would have thought more lifetime. because
Yeah,
at the end
that's
of
what
the
I
day,
would have
you're
thought,
not promised
lifetime.
another tomorrow.
Right.
You're not
Yeah,
promised
but-
tomorrow, so if you see
Is that what
someone,
you meant?
shoot your
No,
shot.
life. I'm talking time. Lifetime. Thank you, sis. You kind of I can't lie. You give me a lick away out. And I'm gonna-
No, Stacey,
Stacey,
you see that shovel you gave? I need you to
Yeah.
take it back.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Take it to even
You
the-
can't dig
the
him out of this
store.
one.
Say, all right,
Take it back
all
to the
right.
store, get a refund.
Time. When I say
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
it's-
break it down for us. Because I'm entitled. I'm emotional.
When
So go ahead.
I didn't say that, and I didn't infer that, innit?
You said prime example.
Prime
Women are
example.
emotional.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, prime example. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but I said, go and shoot your shot, and your feeling, your nature, it started going haywire.
because for me, I see men as hunter gatherers.
we are. However,
So-
with how it is nowadays, yeah, like I've heard.
You know that song, I Don't Want No Shy Guy? That's literally me. I don't have time for a timid
Right,
man.
cool,
If you know what you want, go and get it.
Cool, yeah.
But this whole, I don't know if he likes me. Oh, he's not really like aggressive, not aggressive, but proactive in, getting me and wanting my time. I'm not Mystic Meg when it comes to men. So I'm not going to then shoot my shot. Then, okay, do I wait for him to call me? Oh no, now I'm shooting shots. Okay, I'm going to call him first. Call him every time. Ask him to go out. Not doing that.
No.
All right, in terms of that, when I say shoot your
Because that's
shot,
how it starts.
it is all right. I would just say make the initial contact. Everything initiative of what you're saying about planning dates and I would agree. That's more.
usually him.
My
Yeah,
initial contact is eye contact, and everyone knows the eye. If you get the eye, you know that's a opening to approach. What?
everyone knows that
Then if you don't know the eye, you're not for me.
Sorry, let me just say this real quick.
You know the eye.
Let me just say real quick.
You gonna like you don't know
If
the
you're-
eye.
If you're a man like me, I'm very direct. So ladies, if you're going for a man that's similar to myself, who is super direct, if you are not outrightly saying, oh, I like you, I think you're cute, blah, 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 it's going to go like this.
Yeah, so many
Yeah.
men that very much.
See, I don't go-
I will be so real. My wife will tell you there's been so many times, not so many, but there's been bare times I'll talk and she'll be like, well, you're an idiot, you didn't see she was flirting with you. And I'm like, how? She's like,
okay.
So
Okay.
if you're not, she's like, right, she wasn't directly saying blah, 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 but she was
Give you
flirting
the
with you.
eye.
What? Oh, no. So everyone at home, they listen. They're trying to play me. So no one knows about the eye
No,
contact.
I know what you're word,
What
the
is-
eye contact that girls like to do? Like, as in, I get it. Like, I know the eye contact. Like, you see a guy, he sees you.
You hold that stare, and he's
What,
going
a
cool.
split second?
Not a split second. You gotta hold it.
sorry, a second
You
and a
gotta
half.
hold it. You look
A
at.
whole second and a half.
Listen, the man them that know the eye, they're catching.
I don't need to know, obviously, innit? But yeah, because I've got a Brendan similar to myself. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
he's dating now, but he's saying that me and him are so similar.
Okay.
If you're not trying to say to him, right, like X, Y, and Z, or I mean, it's going over man's head. He's not preying it like that because
Yeah.
more time.
No, to be honest, I feel
That's
like okay,
nice
not
now,
maybe
so
not
like
the
that.
the eye, but like if you could do something a little bit.
Thank.
Yeah,
Do you know
the
what-
eye is a bit wild because imagine that you do.
Do you know what I
She's
say?
thinking should I mute her or
Yeah,
not? Like,
right.
because she's
Mate.
thinking that she might be screwing man.
Right.
Nah, when I give the eye, you know when I give the
It's
eye.
like then he moves to you, then she's like, excuse me, I got a boyfriend. He's thinking,
Right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but I don't want them.
Thank you.
No
I've heard
timid
this.
man.
She gave
No
me the
timid
eye.
man.
She
I've
gave me
heard
the
this.
eye.
I have
She
heard
told
that.
me the eye
That's
is the way to the girl's heart.
That is the real.
You see how they play me?
the real.
You see how they play me on this
No, because
episode?
I'm not gonna lie, the eye, we're not kids no more.
Do you know what I say?
I'm not saying
The eye is for the sophisticated
I'm
people,
screaming.
them.
All right. So if you're sophisticated,
Can you do a role play right now?
Nah, look at it. I don't want to do it. I'm like,
Give it to me. Give me the eye.
Ladies,
I need
ladies.
to know what eye.
we're gonna see.
I'm gonna walk out, Don't do it on the spot like that. Okay. I'm
Go
ready.
on. because
I'm not doing the eye.
As
Nah, don't play me. I can't do that. I can't do
As
that.
ladies, it's good to know how to drop your handkerchief. Remember back in the days, that's how.
Thank you.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
Eyes,
The
bro.
eye.
Is it not the same? It's the same. It's the same. It's the same.
Wait.
It's the same.
The eye. It's too ambiguous. The eye is too.
No, not the way I give the eye. Not the way I give the eye. You gonna know.
Unless
You
you're
gonna
looking
know.
at the man dead in his eyes for 5 seconds.
That's what I do.
Licking a straw.
No,
If you're not licking a straw or
It's not
something like
Let's be
that.
honest.
It's not
Most
that.
girls
Thank
don't
you.
do that.
My eyes
They don't
direct.
do- they
My
don't
eyes
do-
direct.
Because
They do.
you could just
Okay.
be looking at someone
Right.
without actually wanting
And bearing in
to
mind,
look
as
at them, but
as
they-
AY said, party atmosphere. You got to think of your environment settings and all them
I think
things.
the handkerchief, that's completely different. The eye, that could be taken so many ways. Fair enough if you walk, that's what I'm saying. If you do a little like, you see he's walking outside, so you be like, okay, that's the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk past and just be like, oh, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Little
Okay.
smile. You can do 2-second smile and add the eye.
Yeah.
Add the eye.
When you're a couple meters close
You
to
don't
man,
want to
you
get
can do
onto
the eye,
me.
innit?
Fam, it could be the O2 Arena. When I drop the eye, you gonna know when I drop the eye.
Alright. Okay.
But on the final takeaways,
Yeah.
you guys were mentioning a lot about women, but you weren't mentioning about men.
Thank
and
you,
them
thank you.
giving
I
the
did,
ring,
I
like
did,
whether
yeah.
If
I
a
did.
guy
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
He
I just
should,
wanna
because
get
if
into
we talk, they won't listen.
I
They'll
did.
just
I
have an angry
did.
bit
Yeah.
of
I
black
did.
women.
No, I did want to get into that. So,
ABB.
as a man, if you know marriage and them things, they're serious for you. That's something you're intentional. Yeah, you're ambitious about. You have to set a time frame. I don't know what it is because me, I'll be honest, I'm the average Joe. So if I was to get married now, if I was single and I was to look for a wife and get married, I might say to myself, right, even on the presumption that I meet my ideal candidate tomorrow, I would still need at least 3 to 5 years, engagement to marriage time for whatever reasons.
Is it to have a marriage of a certain scale?
Not to have a wedding of a certain scale.
A wedding to a certain scale,
To have
sorry.
a wedding of a certain scale, not a marriage of a certain scale.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean,
that would be it. But truth be told, I just got so lucky because me and my wife, we didn't want loads of people there. We had nice.
But your settings were nice though. I've seen the pictures.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, and it made it easy because you see, when people get married, one of the first things man and woman will argue over is what? Who can give me the buzzword?
Finance?
No, when you're planning the wedding, sorry. When
Oh,
you're
the amount
planning
of people that can come.
Yes,
the
exactly.
guest list.
Yeah.
The guest list. Me and my wife understood, and I showed this to my wife, but luckily she already understood it. There's a difference between family and relatives. Yeah?
Okay. Can you break that down for the people at home?
Your family, they say you can't choose your family. I don't believe that. You do choose your family. You just can't choose your relatives who you was blood bound to. But your family, you can choose.
Okay.
For me, family is somebody that I can have any kind of disagreement, any kind of conflict, but when all is said and done, we will healthily and constructively have resolved to continue forward without no feeling of malice, betrayal, all them sneaky things.
Yeah.
It's all clean-hearted right now. You get it?
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
So it's all about having bonds for genuine reasons, not me and you are tight because you know too much about me and I know too much about you.
Yeah, because that's not right. Yeah.
You understand? So that's where I definitely cut and draw the line between family and relatives. Obviously, trust, loyalty, who was there when you was down, all of that plays into it, and whatever circumstances you've been through with that person. But separate your family and your relatives, and the rest is easy. If you can do that.
So that was family. So then relatives is just bloodbound.
Relatives is just I've got a shitload of cousins, aunties, bare people that I'm related to by blood.
Yeah.
But we don't have no bond. There's no
exactly.
there's no
Family,
emotional connection. There's no I won't hear a tune and be like, right, this reminds me of the time I was in my auntie's blah 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 doing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Because that rapport isn't there.
Right. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. The rapport isn't there in order to establish and build the connection. For it to be two-way. So So once you cut that out and you understand that from the jump, personally, I think the guest list should be a lot easier. But saying that, another thing that I also had to drop game on one of my brethren after was look at your relationship with your family and think. So, example, my nan was at my wedding, but me and my nan aren't specifically close. I invited her because of my child view, how I look at my nan through my child lens, not through my adult man lens. Since being an adult, you understand? So again, having that awareness to kind of question, you know, are you doing it for face or is it? How heavy is the meaning behind it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Exactly.
So essentially, the invite to your grandmother was on the basis of your relationship with your mum.
No.
So that had nothing to do with
Nothing to do with it.
So solely through the child
solely
lens.
through I viewed how I adored my nan, my grandma, as a child.
Okay.
Up to the age of 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, bro, like.
Yeah.
But the truth is told, if she never came, it would be neither here or there. To me.
For
example,
yeah, but I get you.
Right.
Off the back of that moment, that chapter in your life, it had to be done.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
So basically, man, them fix up. Don't be wasting people's time and respect yourself enough.
Don't,
Rate yourself enough that if this is what you want, you know you want marriage, you know you actually want those things. Think about it. If you know you don't actually want those things, don't even get yourself down that road. It doesn't make sense. You could bring shut up rings and then you're getting married and then all of this heavy headache. If that's actually what you want, genuinely what you want, like rate yourself enough to not just delve into that world a little bit just because you want to keep someone quiet.
Yeah.
Like respect yourself enough to be like, oh no, like I actually like want this for myself. So if I'm doing that because I want that with that person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of wasting your time, because it's use your own time you're wasting, as well as the other person's time, because that's a dickhead thing.
Sorry, I just wanted to say this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You see, when you do things properly, you don't become bound by your responsibility.
Go in a bit.
So with that, you see what we were saying earlier about people having babies and out of circumstances. When you don't have your child and they're not brought into the home in a loving and as a right way should, you allow your child to become you're bound to your responsibility in a negative. It's not genuine.
Okay, I get you.
It's the same with marriage. When you do things, it's supposed to be genuine. Otherwise, you're bound to that responsibility, and then it's going to collapse. Marriage, whatever, it's going to collapse because resentment, all those things there.
It's
already shaky.
Yeah.
So do you believe there should be a certain order to things? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, that's archaic. That's too old school."
I've been waiting for this question. I was really hoping you'd ask it. Yes.
So it should go marriage, children.
Yes. Yes. And I will just even say this real quick, just to kind of solidify my point. What I believe. When you wash yourself, how do you wash yourself? Start head to toe, toe to head, like.
Oh, you're genuinely asking.
Yeah.
I was rhetorical. I was waiting.
Okay, all right, we can do the rhetoric. But so to speak, it's head to toe because it don't make sense if you start from your feet going up, you bring all the dirt. So there's an order to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's an order to things.
There's an order to everything. It's so intricate, and people have to say it's never that deep. My response is it's always that deep. It's just a matter of who's willing to go there.
Okay.
Yeah,
it really is.
Okay.
So in that regard, right, when you wash yourself, you start with your face or your hair if you're washing your hair, and you bring it's a cleansing spiritual thing. It's coming off of you from top to bottom. Yeah, top to bottom. To get more tricky with that. When you eat cereal, do you put milk first or your cereal first?
My cereal.
If you put milk first, you're a serial killer, and I'm reporting you to the police.
Thank you. I was hoping for this. I used to put cereal first, yeah,
Yeah.
and then someone said it to me, and when they said it to me, it just clicked. You put milk first if you want your cereal crunchy. So while that one is preference, it's a trick question because it's preference, but still, the point I'm making is there's a right way to do it, because if you want crunchy cereal, and you've got crunchy cereal.
Crunchy cereal if you
You
need
can.
milk.
You can.
How long
but
are
the
you
milk
pouring
is,
the milk?
Nah.
For 15 minutes?
You get less cereal if you put your milk first, even, than if you don't.
So you want to have soup?
You put more cereal before your milk.
Before your milk.
Yeah, because when you've already poured the milk, and you put the cereal on top, the cereal's just laying on top. It doesn't sink in.
Yeah.
So you're not having as much cereal as you are if you.
That's true. That is true, because you find.
As I said, put your milk before you're a cereal killer.
But technically, if you put your milk first and then your cereal, you're actually having the recommended amount.
Yeah, that is true. That's
Technically,
I like it.
She's like, just find your facts, ladies and gentlemen.
I hear that.
Yeah.
It's just change. Look at them two. You're fake deep, because you was trying to sell it and say something, but look what they done. Yeah.
They just deciphered all of it.
Yeah. Dead. All right, say this.
But yeah,
I understand what you mean. There's an order to things.
There is.
So I feel like that's definitely important, especially in this day and age with the whole. I was gonna delve in a whole different topic, but saying about tradition versus like modern age.
Oh, we definitely touched on one of our episodes. Yeah.
But yes, I agree. I don't know. Going back to the takeaway, Yezzi.
Yeah. My final takeaway, I'm going to give it from the perspective of women solely, just because we need all the help we can get. Because there's a lot of finessing going on. But I will say...
Don't let them hear you say that.
Listen, I got to talk up the things. Hey, sis. I would say from the perspective of a woman, we got... it's okay to be a bit sharp when it comes to relationships and the way in which men move. So we don't always find ourselves in situations where, I never saw it coming, or I ignored red flags. I would encourage women to start dating from early. I feel like I benefited from actually traditionally dating from my college years, as in guys will ask me out, we go to dinner, we talk, we build a rapport, and I have a relationship. Because I was able to navigate in my relationships a lot better, go through your first breakups, go through disappointments, highs and lows, without, some women get to university 20 odd years old, get into their first relationship, and all the rookie mistakes that you would have made at 16, you're making at 20, and it hurts a lot more, or the mistakes are a lot more severe than they would be for a 16-year-old who's already kind of practicing dating and just the way in which men operate. So because of that, it just helps you to be a lot more confident when approaching a man and saying, this is what I want, X, Y, Z. Are you on it? Yes or no? If you're not, no problem, and keep it moving. It's okay to have certain conversations at the first date. And if someone feels uncomfortable, it's because they're not with it.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask certain questions. Now, there's a way you do it where it doesn't feel like an interrogation, but after... Exactly. So you wouldn't be so deep in conversation on the first date at the dinner table. Oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want to have kids and marriage and a picket fence? No. But in between, when you're talking on the phone and you're having those long conversations, get into that on a natural level and pick their brain without it feeling like you're questioning them. And then you can politely say, it's been really great getting to know you. I don't think it's going to work for us because we're just in two different chapters in our life. And keep it pushing. Don't be afraid to be single at a certain stage and date. Yeah. So yeah. That's my final takeaway. But before you guys go, don't forget to
like, share, subscribe, listen. This is Hey Sis, baby. Come on, show us.
Like a queen, and I like what I see, and I wanna get more of that.
I undress and he blows success. Lay down as you decompress. Come on and forget the stress. Got the 9 to 5 cause he tryna change his life. He can't help it but to show his bad side. So